Alright, and with that we should be live. Hello everybody, and welcome to the beginning of a long undertaking. This will be something else entirely. So, when I started my Twitch channel, the first thing I streamed was Tales of Symphonia. Actually, I guess technically this is a lie, because there was a brief stint for a while where I'd stream a bunch of multiplayer like Blizzard games. That was literally years ago, no one remembers that, not even me. Anyways, since I started doing my Twitch career for real this time, yeah, the first thing I uploaded was a video of Tales of Symphonia. In fact, it's been went ahead and archived on a YouTube channel that can be found in my Twitch links anyway. And, yeah. I wanted to play a very select category of games, mainly being RPGs, platformers, and I don't know, whatever else I happen to run across that could be funny to challenge myself in, or whatever multiplayer games my friends wanted to play. But here is the natural culmination of that result. I've played a lot of RPGs, and unfortunately I regret to admit that this was my gateway drug. Kingdom Hearts is my gateway drug into RPGs. It was my gateway drug into anime. And, to a certain extent, it was unironically even my gateway drug into Disney. Which is weird, because typically it's the other way around. But, I don't know, I never really watched movies. And then Kingdom Hearts came out, and I'm like, these characters are iconic. I should probably know what they're from. And, yeah. So we're in Kingdom Hearts 1, and by that I mean we're playing the 1.5 plus 2.5 edition on PS4. And yeah, things are gonna get started pretty soon. Before that, I would like to address some concerns I have about this series. First off, I'm not 100% sure how Disney and Square treat the Kingdom Hearts copyright. So I tried to take a couple precautions, including, you know, the actual Disney and Square Enix copyrights for the game somewhere on my stream display, which we'll get into once the actual game comes up. And second, I'm aware that several actual Disney songs and the openings and closings of each game tend to not be protected, so I will unfortunately have to mute for those. But other than that, I would highly recommend having, like, some other way of experiencing those openings. Can't be here the whole time off, but I'm here for a mo. Thanks, Jeff, I appreciate it. But yeah. Also, it's leaking through right now. Well, it's fine, it's not Utada's music yet, so it's fine. I'm gonna, like, start up the game, play the opening, and I'm gonna have to mute it, unfortunately. But, you know what? These are the sacrifices we have to make. As far as I'm aware, under Square's terms, any actual music from gameplay that isn't directly from another property, whether it's, you know, Utada's songs or Disney's, like, actual Disney songs, should be protected, but again, I'm not 100% sure about that. Set a hotkey, honestly. Yeah, that would be a pretty good idea. As for how to do that, I'm not 100% sure. Hold on, let me check this out real quick. Go to settings. Yeah, I'm working on it. Let's see. Find the one that mutes a source. Alright. Alright, I think it's done. I don't have an unmute key. Upon closer examination might be important. Alright. Okay, I've unmuted successfully, it seems. So I think in that case we're free to switch to the scene. Upon closer examination, these things are... I've made some changes to the overlay now. It's wonderful, isn't it? I've got my avatar on the top left. I've got the copyright under said avatar. And, yeah. Kind of slow at my Eternal Torment today, so I might be here until... Understandable. It do be like that sometimes. Either way, I hope your shift goes well, and, oof. But yeah, with all that, in mind, let's go ahead and, start what's gonna be a long journey split across several games. Because, we're gonna try and get this finished before KH4 comes out, but I'm not 100% sure how feasible that is, so we're just gonna work on it. Anyways, here we go. Or until a customer gets it in their head to come in. Nah, whatever. But yeah, we're gonna be playing on Proud. As for why there's the Japanese quotation marks and stand proud in full caps. This will be fine, trust me. Actually, never trust me. I've said this so many times. But yeah. I haven't really beat KH1 since the PS3 remaster of it. But you know, it'll be fine. We're gonna go ahead and use manual camera settings, set vibration on, because why not? And here we go. Alright.
I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real? Or not?
Well, unfortunately, we are once again gonna have to mute. It do be like that sometime. Alright, Jeff, if possible, can you chime in? Is the music muted? I'm just gonna hope it's muted. I've muted all desktop audio because I'm not taking any chances. For those who are wishing to experience the music, the song in question is Simple and Clean, specifically the Planet B remix by Utada Hikaru, or Hikaru Utada, depending on which language we're in, I guess. It's been so long since I've... Oh, man. It's been so long since I've sat through this. And with that, we're in the game. So much to do, so little time. Take your time. Don't be afraid. The door is still shut. Now, step forward. Can you do it? No. Ah, fine, I'll step forward. Power sleeps within you. If you give it form, it will give you strength. Choose well. Just for the record, for this playthrough, I'm going to go ahead and take the shield. I'm not dealing with not having second chance and once more. The power of the Guardian. Kindness to aid friends. A shield to repel all. Is this the power you seek? Yes, actually. Your path is set. Now, what will you give up in exchange? Now, I'm going to play Kingdom Hearts 1 in a way that I don't see many people playing it. I'm going to demonstrate what both of these have to say for themselves, and then I'm going to go for my actual choice. The power of the warrior, invincible courage, a sword of terrible destruction. A sword of terrible destruction sounds like it would be great to have on our side. Also, for my current co-host, you seem to be muted in Discord. Is this intentional?
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, you're fine now. The copyrighted
Yes.
music is over. We're good.
All right.
I didn't actually read off that one. Anyway, we are making a choice to give up something. The power of the mystic, inner strength, a staff of wonder and ruin. Do I give up this power? No. Now, as for the actual choice of what I typically take and give up, I typically take the shield and give up the sword. And that's because I think magic in this game is completely underrated. Granted, I know in speedrunning it's like literally the only way to play the game, but you know what I mean. You've chosen the power of the Guardian. You've given up the power of the warrior. Is this the form you choose? Why not? So,
I'll hide behind a shield the entire game. It's fine.
it'll be great, trust me. I just need to know, for the record, have you ever played any of the Kingdom Hearts games?
No, but I've seen so many playthroughs on YouTube.
Have you experienced any of them, like, all the way through, even if you yourself haven't played them?
Kingdom Hearts 1.
Alright, we're starting with that one, so here we go. You'll get to experience it again.
All right.
You've gained the power to fight.
I can now punch somebody.
Or I could give him a paper cut with a flat metal shield. Alright, you've got it.
Fair
Use
enough.
this power to protect yourself and others. The green gauge displays your hit points or health. If you run out of HP, you'll be taken to the continue screen. My favorite screen. The blue gauge shows your MP. Magic is still a mystery to you. Who would have guessed? There will be times you have to fight. Keep your light burning strong. How about I don't? Bonk. You gain experience by defeating enemies. With enough experience, you gain a level. Furthermore, defeated enemies sometimes leave items behind. You can take these items by walking up to them. Classic RPG stuff. Different items can do different things, like restore HP or MP. Behind you. Generally, you'll automatically target the nearest enemy, but you can lock onto a specific target by pressing right bumper. Lock on will appear in the upper left corner of the screen while you're locked onto a target. Locking onto a target limits the actions available to you, especially against other targets. Press R1 again to release the target lock. But yeah, we can lock onto enemies. It's pretty good, especially in a 3D ARPG environment. Alternatively, we could let the game auto-lock onto the nearest enemy anyway.
God, do I ever just love committing police brutality with a shield.
Classic. Anyways, for my crimes, I have been punished. My enemies have turned into the floor, and they seem intent on taking me down with them.
Bye, Sora.
I'm gonna go ahead and stream this to Discord as well, so in my experience, it is impossible to get a proper co-commentary going on Discord, not on Discord, on Twitch, just because of how far delayed it is. This is a field icon. It pops up whenever a special command is available. When Triangle Examine pops up, you can press Triangle to examine the object in front of you. How about I don't? I can't open it. Well, I need to check my settings real quick. Yeah, we're good. Alright. The triangle command, and the triangle in the command menu turns into various commands. I don't know how I made the sound like the shield was making contact when it was very clearly too far away, but you know what, I'll take it. You can push large crates. Alright. You can also smash them. Bonk. Sometimes destroying objects yields items. Use them with the items command. You can take these items by walking up to them. Makes sense. You can lock onto objects as well as enemies. While locked on, press left trigger to switch your focus between available targets. Indeed. Also, with barrels and smaller boxes, you can lift them up and throw them. Alternatively, you can smash them as well.
I prefer to smash them.
Understandable. And thus Sora lost the ability. Wait, what?
This is POV. You're an otaku coming out of your room after a month.
Got him. Anyway, Sora has officially gone blind. Hold on, the door won't open just yet. But it just did. First, tell me more about yourself. Press the touchpad button for first-person view. You can use the left stick to look around. Press the touchpad button again to return to standard view.
I forget that games like this you can't exactly move around in first person like in Metal Gear.
You cannot.
In the first one, you can't move around in first person, but you can view the world in first person because of like hardware limitations.
Anyways, let's go ahead and tell the game more about ourselves by speaking to protagonist of Final Fantasy X, Titus. The talk command is available. Press triangle to talk to people nearby. Hello, Titus from Final Fantasy X, but as a child. What are you so afraid of?
All of them.
These are all terrifying, but personally, I'm afraid of being indecisive, even though that's my basic state of being. But I'm going to say getting old for specific purposes. Getting old? Is that really so scary? Hello, Selfie from Final Fantasy VIII. What's the most important to you? Being number one, friendship, or my prized possessions? My prized possessions. The actual answer here for me is friendship, but I'm going with being number one, once again, for specific reasons. Is being number one such a big deal? I mean, we are number one, so... Hello, Waka from Final Fantasy X. What do you want out of life? I think, actually, here... to see rare sights is pretty accurate, but not super accurate. Probably the closest one I've got, so I'm gonna go ahead with that anyway. To see rare sights, huh? You're afraid of getting old. You want to be number one. You want to see rare sights. Your adventure begins at dawn. As long as the sun is shining, your journey should be a pleasant one. For what, every answer here determines, of all things, the rate at which you gain XP throughout the game. If you take all of the top answers, or a majority top answers, you'll get EXP much quicker in the early game than in the late game. If you take all middle answers, you get a pretty steady pace throughout the game. And if you take all the bottom answers, you get experience much faster later in the game than you do at the start. So, it's a very fascinating way of a level system, but you know what? I'm just going to take the faster early levels. Try to get ahead faster, so I don't need to, you know, do everything all at once.
Sounds about right.
The day you will open the door is both far off and very near. Oh. Press the Options button to open the menu screen. In the main menu, you can do things like view your inventory and status, or configure your game settings. However, you can't open the menu during battle. Which is precisely why you're forcing me into battle right now, because I can't be allowed to learn at my own pace.
We don't do that around here. You know what I just noticed? He holds a shield the same way he holds a sword if you use your sword. That is weird.
Now, I am not exactly a I'm not exactly a weapons expert, and I do not exactly wield weapons. But something feels wrong about this.
I know. It bothers me. He's trying to do an uppercut with the shield.
Perfectly normal thing to do. What are you talking about? So speaking of the options menu, I'm going to go over what critical mode gives us. It gives us, or not critical, proud mode. That's not till later. EXP 0. The entire party gains no XP. This is not the first time I could have opened the menu. If I really wanted to, I could have turned this on as soon as we were done with our first fight, and been level 1 the entire game. I'm not doing that, for obvious reasons. I may like this series, but I'm not particularly good at it, as far as I'm aware.
I'm not a sadist.
This is a save point. Touch save points to recover HP and MP. Press triangle to open the save menu when save appears. Be sure to save your progress before quitting the game. It's a good idea to save often. If anything goes wrong, you can then load your save data and resume from there. Fair enough. That's a wonderful bridge.
Rainbow Road be like.
Indeed. Let's go ahead and follow it. I'm sure nothing will go poorly here.
Why would it? It's pretty. It's stained glass.
It's disappearing behind me. That's not a good sign.
Oof.
Well, only one way to go. The closer you get to light, the greater your shadow becomes. Checks out. But don't be afraid. Be not afraid. Sir, this is the most terrifying moment of my entire life. And don't forget. Joke's on you, I'm really good at doing that. Forgetting, I mean. What should I not forget, game? So, funny thing about this fight, if we go... Come on. If we go ahead and climb up his arm and combo his face, we get more experience just by hitting the face. However, it doesn't really matter whether you damage his face or arms. They both share the same health pool.
Although we would like that sweet, sweet XP.
I do love experience. Also, air combos in this game are significantly faster than ground combos. Like, significantly. It's to the point where you kind of don't really want to do ground combos for the most part. Wouldn't hurt to go ahead and use this potion we got earlier. You know, I'm gonna clip that. That's awful. That's just funny.
Oh my god.
But don't be afraid. I didn't read the first part.
The darkness shall consume you.
It's my favorite. You hold the mightiest weapon of all. So don't forget. You are the one who will open the door.
Whoa! Give me a break, Kyrie.
Sorry, you lazy bum. I knew that I'd find you snoozing down here.
No, this huge black thing swallowed me up. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't... Ow.
Are you still dreaming?
It wasn't a dream. Or was it? I don't know. What was that place? So bizarre.
Yeah, sure.
Say, Kyrie, what was your hometown like? You know, where you grew up?
I've told you before. I don't remember.
Nothing at all?
Nothing.
You ever want to go back?
Well, I'm happy here.
Really?
But you know, I wouldn't mind going to see it.
I'd like to see it too. Along with any other worlds out there. I want to see them all.
So what are we waiting for?
Hey,
What?
aren't you guys forgetting about me?
I said, I want to catch them all.
So, I guess I'm the only one working on the raft.
Sora is dead.
And you're just as lazy as he is.
So you know this.
Dead by...
Okay,
He just literally
let's
just
race
gets
together.
killed with a log.
I'll race you.
And now the log is just gone for
What?
some
Are you
inexplicable
kidding?
reason, and Sora's back.
Ready? Go!
Hello, child Sephiroth.
That's one way of describing him. Well, down a completely worthless potion, we begin our journey through Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix. I'm so mad about that. I have a tendency to do that, and it makes me so mad. Here we
I
begin.
think a good chunk
on
of
the
us have
Destiny
that
Islands.
tendency to do it.
Understandable. Well, so, can you gather the rest of the supplies? Sora, are you listening to me? What was that? Nah, I heard you. Okay, here's what you need to go find. 2 logs, 1 cloth, 1 rope. Bring everything back here. If you
Yeah,
need
we
help,
just found a log.
just ask. I'm counting on you. Terrible mistake. Never count on me for anything.
We
Anyway,
just
I'm not
found a
sure
log.
how.
I mean,
I'm not sure how the
he
log.
literally just...
Yeah. I'm not sure how the log that hit Sora got all the way over here when he was standing like, or when he was sitting like here when it made contact with him, but you know what, I'll take it. Anyways, let us interact with these Final Fantasy characters.
Hey, what's happening, man?
For the record, I haven't played Final Fantasy X, but already, the younger version of Waka disturbs me. Yo, you up for a round? Sure, why not? Play is for kids. This is serious.
Show me your stuff.
Waka's trying to brutally murder me. And I'm just trying to play baseball. I suck at baseball, for the record. I never talked to... Oh god, I hate the voice acting. I never talked to them to get that. Well, you're welcome. You are now familiar with the voice acting. And yes, every time I hit away one of these balls, I get experience. Also, in this state, you'll throw them out even more. I missed brutally. And I thought Aerith had the worst voice.
Oh, man, that really hurt.
Nope. Well, we beat Waka. I'm not sure what I leveled up there, but you know what? I'll take it.
Ah, the breeze feels great.
And here we have Final Fantasy VIII selfie once more. What are you up to these days? We never see you. Want a duel? Alright, now you're talking.
Okay, don't hold back. Yeah.
Bonk. Bonk. Perfectly normal. Just watched the clip rip. Indeed. It's wonderful, isn't it? I love healing when my opponent is literally one hit away from death. This is why Scan is my favorite ability.
Naturally.
Anyway, here's that rope that we needed. In the meantime, we have Final Fantasy X Titus.
Hey, Sora, you feel lucky today?
Once again, as someone who's never played Final Fantasy X, I don't know how to feel about this. Same with Selfie, I haven't played 8. I'm really far behind. I've finished 1 through 4, and I've played most of 5. Hey, sorry, feeling up to the little competition? You asked for it.
Come on!
Scan is a dangerous ability. It allows you to think, I could kill them before they kill me. Just the overconfidence. My favorite. And with that, I have brutally slaughtered the entire cast of Final Fantasy.
Damn, no Final Fantasy X?
No Final Fantasy X. Simply not
Damn
allowed.
it.
If we go up here, into this tree-looking treehouse thing, here's the cloth we needed. Now there's really only one last thing to grab. Only 2 bars of health? How bad could that be? Proceeds to get comboed to death. The Kingdom Hearts classic. Well, not even just Kingdom Hearts, just any ARPG in it, like, any ARPG in general, really. Because you thought you could outdamage. Terrible mistake. Never think you can outdamage. On this tiny island, we find the other log. And we also find an edgy boy with silver hair. Did you get everything we need for the raft? I gave my stuff to Kairi. Hey Sora, how about a quick round? Grab your sword. Why not? Shudders and lingering William, King of Ohio. Classic. Ready or not? For the record, the thing Gamer Jeff is referring to, watch his video on Kingdom Hearts 2. Either, he might have VODs on his Twitch channel, which is one of my frequent co-hosts on my Twitch channel. Or, you can watch his review of Kingdom Hearts 2, which is up on his channel, Jeff's Gaming Emporium.
This man sure loves jumping.
Indeed. He also shrugs off most of my attacks by complete accident. I too curl up into a ball when I've taken 4 hits of damage.
Fetal position.
My favorite. It's a legendary combat technique that no one sees coming.
My turn. Come on. Come on.
I don't think I was recording my will fights, just my proud mode run. Fair enough. Bonk. Now the score's 1-0. We've literally never done anything. I obtained a potion for that, to replace the one I so carelessly used against the Lingering Will.
Yeah, I was
Lingering
about
Will.
to say,
what the fuck? No, the dark side. I'm stupid. Don't ask. Don't ask. I know stuff about the series, I promise.
I know how to play Kingdom Hearts.
Man, I just fought the Lingering Will in Kingdom Hearts 1, and I did so good I used an unnecessary potion. Thanks, Sora. I found something today, too. Here, it's yours. Oh god, KH1 starting with Lingering Will. Of course. Definitely not Darkside. Tired? Want to call it a day? Yeah, let's go home. Okay, it is getting late. We'll finish up tomorrow. Would literally never be completable.
So, Kyrie's home is out there somewhere, right?
I love voice-acted cutscenes in
Could be.
RPGs, so I don't have to voice act for them. It's wonderful.
We'll never know by staying here.
But how far could a raft take us?
Who knows? If we have to, we'll think of something else.
So, suppose you get to another world. What would you do there?
Well, I haven't really thought about it.
She's got a point.
It's just, I've always wondered why we're here on this island.
Why are we here?
If there
Just
are
to
any
suffer?
other worlds out there. Well, why did we
Probably.
end up on this one?
I don't remember the
And
whole bit. I
suppose
never
there
played
are
MG5.
other worlds.
That's Metal Gear 5, right?
Then ours is just a
Why
little
are we
piece
here?
of something much
Just to
greater.
suffer.
So,
Voice acting? That's when you hit
we
them with
could
that
have just as
skip.
easily ended up somewhere else, right?
Not only if I fail the
I don't
cutscene.
know.
Exactly. That's why we
I didn't
need
mean
to
the
go out
cutscene.
there
I'm-
and
Failed the
find
quick
out.
time.
Failed the quick time event.
Cutscene.
Just sitting here
Yeah.
won't change a thing. It's the same old stuff. So let's go.
You've been thinking a lot lately, haven't you?
Thanks to you. If you hadn't come here,
Fail the cutscene.
I
Don't
probably
ask. I
would've
promise
never
my
thought of
brain
any
is
of
not
this.
working. It's like 100 degrees.
sorry, thanks.
Okay, this is a lie. It's
Fair
only
enough.
90.
Sora,
That is still significantly hot.
you wanted one, didn't you?
A Palpoo
I
fruit.
feel that.
If two people
I thought
share
you just
one,
threw him a carrot
their
there for a second. I was
destinies
like,
become
alright,
intertwined.
the powder.
they'll remain a part of each other's lives, no matter what.
Now, Riku, I'm gonna need a definition on
Come
share.
on, I know you want to try it.
What are you talking?
Sora casually tossing fruit directly into the ocean. Stamegob customers with the same sentence structure when it's hot in the store. Checks out. After a certain temperature, sentence structure just doesn't matter.
Good morning, Your Majesty. It's nice to see you this one. What?
Donald, just as blind as I am. It's all Stamegop around here. Wait, no. Ob nothing to do with the legal entity GameStop. Nope, nuh-uh. It's all Stamegop around here. Checks out.
Wake up, Goofy! Wake up! This is serious.
Classic Donald electrocuting people for his own gain.
Hey there, Donald. Good morning.
We got a problem, Goofy. But don't tell anyone.
Ooh, Queen Minnie?
Not even the Queen.
Daisy?
No! It's top secret.
Oh, good morning, ladies.
What?
Classic Donald.
Oh boy, here we go.
Well, we don't know what happened to Donald. We're just left to assume he got murdered on the spot.
More likely.
Well, now, we see everybody's positions have shifted.
Hey, Sora. Have you heard about the legendary power of the Palpu fruit?
Yeah, Riku told me about it yesterday.
They say if you share it with someone you really care for, it binds you together forever and ever, through eternity.
I still don't have a definition on share, though.
It's so romantic. I gotta try it
My SL
sometime.
came out, so I'll see you later. Fair enough. Anyway, we can fight again, but nah.
Me and Titus, we are gonna do a little exploring.
Is his name
today.
Titus or Titus? I still
You
to
know,
this day
the
don't know.
secret place at the base of that
Titus.
tree.
Titus?
It's gotta be Titus.
Something.
I agree.
Huh?
For the record, I will continue to say it Titus, even after that voice line. Speaking of, there he is.
I think you've gotten stronger, but odds are you're still no match for Riku.
I kicked his ass yesterday. What are you
We took
talking
him on
about?
3-1 last time. He whipped us all. Well, I guess Kairi can always count on him.
Ow, right in front of me, too. Another round, Sora. Let's go. I like these first odds. Okay, you asked for it. That I did. I'm going to lose brutally.
Let's get him!
You ready?
Yeah. You could choose to take on all three of the Final Fantasy characters at once for some reason.
Come on! You ready?
Obviously a bit trickier than each of them individually.
You ready?
Bonk.
Not your day, I guess.
Hi, hello Dr. Nefariously Handsome. How are you? We're not doing that again. Hey Sora, our raft still needs a name. Let's see, how about Highwind? What would you call it? Alright chat, I'm gonna need some suggestions here.
Oh no, this is...
By default,
I
it's
can
called
already
Excalibur. What shall we call it? Now, I have an idea. And that is, I have to pull up a specific video, and I'll just let the audio play. Wind Waker HD, I like this one. Alright. I need to pull up a very specific video. This is the fewer words a magic sword's name has, uploaded by Genie Collects.
The fewer words a magic sword's name has, the more dangerous it is. You don't want to be on the wrong end of Dark King Grootmore's edge of annihilation, don't get me wrong. But you for sure don't want to be on the wrong end of something called the Throngler.
Now, I don't know about you guys. Tanner, are you in my stream?
I can be here. That's
All right, because I just played an audio clip that I think would make a great nickname for the ship, and I need to know if it came through. Dr. Nefariously Handsome, what do you think of the name that is being put forth here?
The fewer words a magic sword's name has, the more dangerous it is. You don't want to be on the wrong end of Dark King Grootmore's edge of annihilation, don't get me wrong. But you for sure don't want to be on the wrong end of something called the Throngler.
Alright, if anyone's heard that, that's my personal recommendation, though I must say Wind Waker HD is a pretty good one. I might actually go with that.
Like, oh yeah. Actually.
Unfortunately, Wind Waker HD doesn't fit, just Wind Waker does. I'm fine with having a raft called Wind Waker. Either way, if I didn't get a suggestion, I would have gone with the Throngler.
Oh.
Did the clip not play on stream, or did you have it, like, muted?
I heard something, but I didn't physically see it.
Yeah, I didn't change the source. I was just letting the audio clip play. For the record, the rest of the video is like just some fantasy sword on like a misty background. Or no, it's just a misty background with text. That's what it was.
You okay there? You having a bit of a stroke?
Yes. Me? Well, Wind Waker. Hey, how about the usual? Let's do it. You guys at it again? Alright, I'll be the judge. The usual rules apply. Take any route you want. First one to tag that tree and make it back here wins.
Oh boy, we love parkour. Standard protagonist.
Indeed.
When it comes to love interest.
My legendary route for this involves completely ignoring all platforming elements of the race and literally just making a beeline for the stairs here. I cut across the bay.
This is clearly the most efficient way after all. The definition of parkour is finding the most smoothest, easiest way to get from place to place.
Indeed. I've tagged the tree, and Riku's barely made it. So I drop back down. I jump up here. Come on. Shit. There we go. Once more go along the ground. And Riku's on the bridge. Perfect. Now the score's 2-0. Obtained pretty stone. Man, lighten up. It's just a name after all. I mean, Wind Waker's a pretty good name. I'll fight for that name.
Fair enough.
Well, we've done it. We have publicly humiliated Riku and publicly humiliated ourselves in the process.
The USS Long Johnson.
So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to pick up this box. The most effective method of moving a box. Alright, with that out of the way, we can climb into here. Open up this chest and grab a protect chain. We can equip this, and it'll give us a point of defense. Nothing special, but pretty nifty, I must say.
And anything helps in the early game.
Of course. Today we collect provisions for our trip. Let's see, Sora. You're looking for 1 seagull egg, 3 mushrooms, 2 coconuts, 3 fish, and fill this up with drinking water. But not from the ocean.
Boy, where are you gonna find drinking water?
Bring everything back here. If you need help, just ask. How about no? Alright, starting off, I'm just going to go ahead and grab some coconuts. If I can lock on... There it is. Now, I'm no expert in coconuts, but... Alright, come on, please. The ones we're supposed to pick up aren't these brown ones, but rather... Come on. Don't tell me you're out of coconuts already.
You are.
Well, off to the next one. These green ones. I'm no expert at coconut, but something doesn't seem right here. Though I could also be terribly misguided. There's one of the mushrooms. Here is another one of the mushrooms. Come on. This is not the ocean, so this is fine, obviously. We have gotten drinking water.
Fresh water pouring into salt water.
As long as the salt doesn't splash back upstream somehow, I think we're fine. Up here is the seagull egg.
We don't deal with bald damage around here.
Not here. There's one fish. Two fish. Notably not a redfish. But you know what? We'll take it. And if we come in here, here's the last mushroom. There are a lot of scribbles on these walls. Come on. I wonder where this door leads. There it is. Wow, I suck at drawing. Well, he tried.
Holy yeah, that's a...
I love random cloaked guys showing up in caves. I don't know how you got that implication, but you know what? Let's run with it. Ouch. And now creepy cloak guy is gone. Well, that's definitely not going to haunt Sora's nightmares for the rest of his life. Definitely not. Well, I believe that's everything, so we're just going to go ahead, hop in here real quick. We're going to save. Seems like a good idea to me. Also, it just occurred to me, I might want to bring out some items. Inventory management, my favorite part of an RPG. How'd you know? Now if we get into a pinch, I can actually use the items menu. Might be important. This? I'm making a necklace out of thalassa shells. In the old days, sailors always wore thalassa shells. They were supposed to ensure a safe voyage. See this? It's a charm to help us find each other if we ever get separated. The three of us will always be together. Hopefully without this awful close-up.
Flag, and there's the death flag. There it is.
Yep, classic. Thanks, Sora. I found something today, too. Here, it's yours. I love being bribed to do other people's chores. Tired? Want to call it a day? Yeah. Okay, tomorrow's the big day. We should rest up. Nah, who would ever do that? Rest is for the weak. No.
I have crippling depression.
You know, I can respect the attempt, Kyrie. I can respect the attempt.
It doesn't work against MC like this. We
Mhm.
know that. The protagonist in any story automatically has women repellent on him.
No, more like, the protagonist of any given RPG is always a chick magnet, but is too stupid to recognize what that even means.
Ah, fair enough.
Remember, the average density of a JRPG protagonist is roughly 3 times that of a neutron star.
Never forget it.
And now we get to a problematic letter. Donald. Sorry to rush off without saying goodbye, but there's big trouble brewing. I can't do a Mickey voice. I'm not even going to bother trying. Not sure why, but the stars have been blinking out, one by one, and that means disaster can't be far behind. I hate to leave you all, but I've got to go check into it. There's someone with a key. The key to our survival. So I need you and Goofy to find him, and stick with him, got it? We need that key or we're doomed. So go to Traverse Town and find Leon. He'll point you in the right direction. P.S. Would you apologize to Minnie for me? Thanks, pal. Now you might say what's problematic about that, and the answer is Donald apparently didn't read that letter because he didn't tell Minnie anything. Donald is actively lying.
Adventure time.
My favorite time.
Oh god, I love this guy.
As you should.
But I don't want to do work.
Hmm. I do not expect Goofy to be an expert in foreign diplomacy.
That is, for Goofy, that is quite smart.
Indeed.
god, it's Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Come inside. We have low poly ships inside.
That was actually good.
I completely forgot I had vibrations turned on the controller, so I just heard my entire desk just, like, rattle. And away we go! This time with slightly more success.
The gas pulls the shit out of ship.
Indeed. Not a very high poly one either.
God, do I ever just love foreshadowing?
Yeah. And thus Sora never ate dinner again. So just a topic of discussion here. Sora just came here on a boat. And everyone else has boats, but we're still making a raft anyway. Fair enough, I guess. Alright, I can do this. I notably can't do this. My attacks physically phase through them. It is time to employ the oldest strategy in the book. Running away at the speed of light.
Just fucking run.
Hello, Riku. How are you doing? Literally an hour into the game, and we've already got an edgy departure scene. And, yeah. Literally an hour into the game, and Riku's already being devoured by the darkness. Perfectly normal.
We love Ragnar Cove around here.
What'd you say?
I said, we love Ragnar's special around here.
Understandable. Rogda the Blood Edge and his legendary 214-214 drive, devoured by darkness.
He just summoned Sora.
Keyblade. Keyblade. I don't know what else you'd call this thing, but at least we can fight back now. Either way, we're not going to do that. We need to find Kairi. And that is not something that was there before, was it? Come on.
We need to find our girl.
We need to find that girl that Sora's platonically involved in because he's too dense to understand romance.
Yep.
Well, we tried. We tried. Ow.
I like how this is like, this game is like basic motion for it, and it's great.
It's wonderful, isn't it? Well, hello again.
But of course Sora remembers how to fight it, smashing its head for extra XP.
I must find a different opportunity to get up there. Also, striking these projectiles, if you can somehow manage that, with timing better than mine, will grant you experience as well. There are many little interactions in this game that result in bonus experience. It's rather nifty, if I do say so myself. Come on. Come on. There we go. Well, we've already defeated it. Good job, everyone. Change the world. My final message. Goodbye.
Oh my god.
And thus Sora was dragged into a black hole, never to be seen again. Game's over.
Sora.
Game's over, everyone. We tried. Mickey was right. Who would have guessed? And welcome to Traverse Town. Why would we ever do that? Got him there. And here we find Sora sleeping in an alleyway to try and recover from his concussion. And, you know, being sent through a black hole. Sora's like, this isn't my parents' house. Or the inside of a black hole, as far as he can tell.
Not that anything exists inside the black
This
hole.
mark will be important later.
Ah yes, a good 5 seconds of gameplay before the cutscene again.
My favorite. This is totally weird. I'm in another world. Well, Sora's been isekai'd. It's official. I keep seeing new faces today. An odd pair walked by just a little while ago. Those candles burning over there were especially created by Moogles. Even if you snuff one out, it flickers back to life in no time. You'd probably need magic to put them all out. Gee, who would have guessed? This mark will be important later. Speaking of Moogles, we've got one right here. Seeing all this town will take some time, Kupo, especially for newcomers. Joke's on you, I've been here before. Sora hasn't. Even if you can't go to certain areas now, you'll be able to go later. This town is divided into 3 districts. This is the first district. Checks out. Mailbox. Send 10 postcards to win something. Good luck. Fair enough. Hey there, how can I... Aw, it's only a kid. I'm not a kid, and the name's Sora. Okay, simmer down. Why the long face, Sora? You lost or something? Sorta. No. Well, maybe. Where are we? Huh? Traverse Town. So, Gramps, is this really another world? Don't call me Gramps. The name's Sid. Anyway, not sure what you're talking about, but this sure ain't your island. Guess I'd better start looking for Riku and Kairi. Well, good luck with whatever it is you're doing. If you ever run into trouble, you come to me. I'll look out for you. Let's shop. Do I have anything to sell? The answer is yes. Apparently, Sid, a full-grown man, will take a relatively pretty stone we got from Riku for $100. Nifty. Let's see what we can buy here. True to the shop's sign, we do have accessories here. We've got the Protect Chain, which we already have one of, equipped right now. Fire, Blizzard, and Thunder Rings, which raise defense and decrease damage from those elements. An Ability Stud, which raises AP, which I will get into once I'm out of this menu. And Obsidian Ring, reduces dark damage by 20% and slightly increases strength. We love increasing strength here. However, I will probably not be picking up any of these at any moment in time. Alright, speaking of AP, abilities. We have... when we defeated the dark side, we leveled up enough to learn Slapshot. Rapidly strike enemies ahead of you. Occasionally deals critical damage. This will modify our combos so that we have a faster normal attack when we're particularly close to an enemy. I'm just going to go ahead and save here. Perfect. Also, I'm going to rob this man blind, right in front of him. Obtained Mithril Shard. Now that we've stolen from an old man, let us continue. I can't remember. Is there a chest here? No, there isn't. This is the item workshop, Kupo. We're researching item synthesis and super weapon forging. Super weapon forging, you say? That door leads to the second district. Beyond that lies the third district. There's a keyhole here. Looks like it's locked.
Stick your sword in, Sora.
Unfortunately, Sora's not smart enough to figure that out on his own. Hey, look, it's the guy who told us about the districts. And he's dead. Not even 10 minutes here, and we've already witnessed a man get murdered.
No. Sora is scarred for life.
Ah. He was sucked into a black hole. He was already scarred for life. It's those creatures from the island. Indeed it is. Yeah, so every time you see Sora do that really quick uppercut, that's the Slapshot combo modifier. I have obtained a Lucid Shard. Anyway, we're done here. We're not fighting the rest of these guys. If I jump onto this lantern... Come on. Much better. Boots and shoes. Grants us access to... Right. Kingdom Hearts 1 is a game where you can't open chests in combat. Completely forgot about that. Now that we're out of combat, we have obtained one of those postcards that the mailbox was talking about. We'll want to turn that in later. Doesn't look like he's here. Keep I'm not even going to try. My apologies. Keep looking. That was awful. Why'd I do that? See you later.
See you later, nerd.
Where is he? Leon!
Sora.
Let's go back.
Turn around.
Alright, Donald and Goofy are No longer there.
Gone.
Well, we tried. Just gonna once more skip everything. Not even bother fighting any of these guys. Not here either. This could take a while.
Just turn around, Sora.
I did, it didn't work. The 99 puppies were lost amid the chaos of their world's destruction. Find them in various worlds.
I forgot about this part. I love this movie.
Indeed.
Oh, that was such a good movie.
Indeed.
We'll just go into people's rooms for no reason.
Perfectly
We love
normal.
breaking in. Yeah, we love breaking in and right here.
Sora's great at it. So great, in fact, that we're just gonna go ahead and raid people's balconies.
We love theft around here.
Obtained potion. I'll take it. Nope. Come on. Where are you? There you are. Come on. Alright. Obtained potion. I'll take it. Alright, now what we can do.
Oh, right. I forgot that you could do that.
Understandable. Obtained pretty stone. Another thing I can sell to Sid. Come on. There we go. Leon! Mr. Leon! Where are you?
Where are you?
And with that, I once more double back to try and see Donald and Goofy, but they are gone. Once more. Now seems like as good a time as any to head back to Sid, I think. See you later, nerds.
You're not even worth my time.
Classic. Still haven't found him? Keep your chin up. Take another look around town. I may be mistaken, actually. No, I think that dialogue might be correct. Well, let's take his advice and take another look around town. Like you just did. The years start coming, they don't stop coming? Hello, Squall Final Fantasy VIII. For the record, I haven't played Final Fantasy VIII. Ow! His sword explodes. Just gunblade things, I guess. Ow.
We love gunflame around here.
Not gunflame, gunblade. Notable distinction.
I like how he just stands there and takes your hit.
He's gotta be edgy. He can't actually, like, do anything. He says there's no way he can lose. Unfortunately, that one potion caused Sora to go into an overdose. Hello, Yuffie Final Fantasy VII. I have played Final Fantasy VII, actually, just not completed it. This was added in the final mix version of the game. Where am I?
We love low polygon camps around here.
Yeah. Sora! Kairi! Well, I tried.
So this was added into the final mix version.
Indeed. Classic Donald. Hello, Aerith, Final Fantasy VII. Oh, hey, it's Kairi. No. Well, Sora's shaking off a concussion. Again.
Oh, you got it. That's the log. Now this.
Yeah. Don't worry, this brain damage definitely won't limit his capabilities in the future. I know, right? No, actually, I just got a concussion.
You have permanent memory loss.
No, I haven't. Enlighten me. How detailed we talking? Donald proves this is just a film in canon.
We love breaking the fourth wall.
It chose wrong.
I'm not responsible enough. I feel like this is the equivalent of that one meme where it's like, "Dear federal agents, I can be trusted with a gun."
Terrible mistake. Sora knows full well he can't be trusted with this thing. I've heard that the Keyblade can open all sorts of locks. Give it a try next time you find a treasure chest or a door lock. Nifty. Elixir. Anyway, I'm going to restock my item. Yeah, I can go back and open up that thing that I couldn't open up earlier, and it'll be great.
Sora's like, "It has a giant keyhole. I have a giant key."
It only makes sense. It only makes sense that I should respect other people's private property and leave this locked where I found it.
Even though your key is the only one that can open it.
Sooner or later, the Heartless will find you. You'd best prepare yourself. Prepare myself? To fight for your life. Are you ready? Why not? Yuffie, let's go join Aerith. She should be there by now with the other visitors. Leon! She reacted to him before he even showed up. Impressive. Well, Donald's dead. We tried. Game over, everyone. Leon demonstrates a classic example of defenestration, my favorite word. Don't bother with a small fry. Wait, what?
I like how Donald and Goofy are just like completely ignored.
Yeah,
Everybody.
it's wonderful. Find the leader. Let's go.
I like how they don't even attack because I love the AI.
Yeah. The leader, you say. And don't bother with the small fry, you say. Well, joke's on you. I'm plenty famished. I could use some fries right about now.
Oh shit, now I'm kinda craving some.
You're welcome.
Oh shit.
I've ruined your stream experience by making you hungry. Well, my hunger was justified because I am now stronger for it.
The small fry contain XP. We love XP.
Indeed. Impressive job, you two. And Sora has once more another concussion.
What does that make? Number 3? 4?
Possibly. I'm not sure. Either way, this brain damage will definitely not have lasting repercussions on Sora moving forward.
Can we get a concussion counter in the chat?
I would love a KH1 concussion counter. Well, that wasn't too bad.
Alright, boss time.
I spoke too soon. Well, time to do my favorite thing to do in a boss fight. Literally tear them limb from limb. As opposed to figuratively, of course. Well, apparently Goofy has already thrown a healing item at Donald, so we know who's really dependable here. Come on. Alright, there's one hand down. I've single-handedly... I messed up the delivery anyway, it's too late.
Yeah.
It was an awful joke, and then I messed up the delivery anyways.
That just made it worse.
Yeah. I am a master at making things worse. I think that's 2 healing items that Goofy has thrown at Donald so far.
And Goofy's almost dead.
Yeah, he'll be fine. You know what? We're gonna show kindness and heal our party members. No one's ever done that.
Oh shit, Donald's almost dead, but Donald doesn't matter.
Nah, Donald's fine.
Heal him.
Oh, that was easy. It is dead. We have succeeded. Obtained Brave Warrior. He's got a point.
We still need to give that fruit to God, my brain. Stroke. Still gotta give that fruit to Kyrie.
Of course.
And prove once and for all we are not a dense protagonist, which I know will never happen, but we can always have that shred of hope.
The happiest face. Ow.
That is cheesy as hell, even for Goofy.
Indeed. And that's precisely why it's here. Fair enough. Make sure you're prepared for the journey ahead of you. We don't know how far the Heartless have spread. Check out the shops here. They've got some pretty neat stuff. This is from all of us. 500 money. Spend it as you see fit. And this is from Leon. Obtained an elixir. Good luck. I hope you find your friends. Look out for each other. Keep your spirits up.
That is sounds like the most non-Leon thing.
Yeah. The gummy ship is outside that gate. You can teleport to the gummy ship from save points. Open the save menu and select the gummy ship. Not all save points let you board the gummy ship. The what? That's our ship. Wait till you see it. Hold on. Sora, this is for you. Attained the power of fire. Learn magic spell fire. Select magic to quickly cast spells. To cast quickly, assign spells to the shortcut buttons in the customize menu. Using spells consumes MP. Use ethers or striking enemies replenishes MP. I did not read that correctly. Now you can use magic too. Goofy, give him that other thing. What? You know. Oh, yeah. Sora learned Dodge Roll. Activate abilities by equipping them. Some abilities are used by pressing square. Others work automatically. Equip them in the Abilities menu. Activating them requires AP. Abilities allow you to do all sorts of things. Guess we should look for them along the way, huh? Okay. Is that it? Let's get going. Not till we're ready. Well, I see big adventures coming their way. Looks like it's up to me to keep track of it all in my journal. We now have a party. True JRPG shenanigans are going to be abound. We're going to equip Dodge Roll. Pretty good ability. Being able to dodge is nice. Also just faster form of movement. Hey, look at this mark. Wait, what?
It does use AP.
It does use AP, but AP's that's just how many abilities we can have equipped at a time. It's not like a expendable resource. I wonder what it is. This is a Trinity mark. They appear in many places. Only the blue ones react in the beginning. Sora, Donald, and Goofy can perform various Trinity moves beside these marks. Fair enough. Convenient. Obtained postcard. Let's talk to our good Final Fantasy pals. I hope you find your friends. There are Dalmatians named Pongo and Perdita living in the 2nd District.
Oh.
What's wrong? They're quite upset, these Dalmatians. They've lost their puppies. Squall can't stop worrying about them. Call me Leon. Sora, would you look for the puppies? Help them out. Yeah, I got it. Leon is really cute sometimes. It will not open. There must be some secret to opening it. Well, so much for unlocking any lock.
I know the combination lock. What's the combination? Shows a picture of a hammer.
I like this. I'm in charge of keeping the shop clean. It's easier than our bedroom. Is it now? We're gonna earn enough money here to go on our own adventure. Will you now? Sorry, Uncle Donald. No family discounts. Fair enough.
Unca bunga.
Unga Bunga Donald. Welcome. Are you looking to buy, or maybe you have something to sell? I have something to sell.
I actually have several things.
Not just the pretty stone. And now, let us purchase some things. Yeah, let's get some, let's get a few potions. One more high potion. That looks good. Now, let's just go around Traverse Town for a bit to pick up some things real quick. Namely, obtained postcard. Convenient. So fire is set to that shortcut menu they were talking about by default earlier. So, how nifty, I must say. So there's one more thing I think I want to do here. And it is in the 3rd District. Okay, one more is a bit of an exaggeration. I'm just gonna go ahead and, if we come up here, there's another Trinity mark. Bonk. Money! My favorite, how'd you know? Pick it up and we get a camping set. This is a item that'll restore our, HP and MP if used at a, anywhere, really, I think. It's just, it can only be used from the menu. I can't, like, equip it. This door has a fire symbol on it. Let's burn it down. I'm stupid. For the record, you can't climb onto these rocks or the other shore.
Sounds like bullshit game design.
Nah, perfectly normal game design. What are you talking about? Anyways, let's check out this empty room. Once more with the breaking and entering. My favorite, how'd you know?
Just illusion, Sora. Kill it. Kill it.
Well, Sora has suffered too much brain damage. He's seeing things.
Yep, he is going insane. And we'll slowly lose his mind over the course of this playthrough.
Indeed. Well, well. You have arrived sooner than I expected.
Are you going for like a accent, British accent or something?
Merlin kinda has some kind of accent, being from Britain. What? You knew we were coming? Of course. Are you, heartless? He doesn't look like one. Oh my, no. My name is Merlin. As you can see, I am a sorcerer. I spend much of my time traveling. It's good to be home. Your king has requested my help. King Mickey? Yes, indeed. Donald, Goofy, and who might you be, young man? I'm Sora. Ah, so you have found the key. What did the king ask you to do? Just a moment. Presto!
Ah yes, dancing lizard.
Classic. There now. Your king asked me to train you in the art of magic. We can start any time you like. Let me know when you're ready to begin the training. Oh, and one more thing. Hello, I'm the fairy godmother. Your king asked me to help too. I will assist throughout your journey. I do not know how much I can be of help, but do stop by any time. Fair enough. One way you can help us, if I'm not mistaken, is by allowing us to steal your stuff. Thank you, Merlin. We have stolen a Mega Ether from an old man. We've got a save point here.
We love that around here.
Indeed. Anyways, now seems like as good a time as any to head to the gummy ship. The green cursor shows your current position. Select your next destination with the cursor. Observe the battle level when selecting destinations. More stars means stronger Heartless in that world. Checks out. Our options are battle level 1 star and battle level 2 stars. Checks out to go to 1 star first. We travel to different worlds on the gummy ship. The Heartless ships often give us a hard time. Always be on the lookout during flight. Your journey will be documented until you reach your destination. Seek out the missions each world has to offer. Control the gummy ship with the left stick. Tilt up to descend and tilt down to ascend. I love inverted controls. The blue gauge shows the power level. What?
I can only games with inverted controls for some reason.
No, it checks out because that's like how actual flying machines work, as far as I'm aware.
Why do Donald and Goofy sound like they're just reading off random loading screen tips?
Because they are.
Yes, they are.
Firing lasers, among other things, consumes power. The green gauge shows the strength of the armor. If it reaches 0, it's back to the departing point. Convenient that we don't just die in the empty void of space when our armor is broken, but you know what? I'll take it. So for some reason, X activates the brakes, circle activates the guns, even though that is not how gameplay works at all anywhere else in the game.
Oh god, I hate it when games do that.
Understandable.
No Man's Sky does that a bunch. Like, a bunch of controls are swapped between being on foot and, in your spaceship. It's not even consistent with on foot and in vehicle either. Like, the ground vehicles, I'm pretty sure have the same as, on foot controls. But they're still slightly different. Some of the controls are still in, like, switched. It's like, what the hell is happening?
It do be like that, don't it?
If I remember correctly, that's also one of the few problems which is not unique to using keyboard and mouse, unlike the, everything else about flying ships.
Checks out. Either way, this is going to be the slowest, most annoying part of the entire run. These gummy ship missions. I will be taking precautions in the future to make these go faster. Not for the viewing experience, just for myself.
For your own sanity.
Indeed. Such thrilling gameplay.
Do you happen to have any idea what the hell is going on with T-Mod Loader and why there's like an update every single day?
I'd assume it's because they're trying to get 1.4 even more stable. Either way, we've made it to Wonderland.
Wow, we've flown across a straight path.
Indeed. Welcome to gummy ship sections in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah.
I can respect the attempt, Goofy.
Still don't think like any of the major mods have
Well, yeah, but they're pretty big mods, to be fair.
Yeah, but they've had quite a while where they could.
Yeah. I mean, as far as I'm aware, they're not even done with their 1.3 versions of the mods anyway. It's not like they're devoting full time to getting to 1.4 because they've got other stuff to work on. Either way,
I guess there's one major mod, although I've never heard of it before. I don't know, it adds 250 items, but also it only has 2 bosses, or 3 bosses.
Because it was not a physical object 5 seconds ago, that's why. Alright, well, before we do that, your bed is now 2-dimensional. Nifty. We are now small. That's a good question, especially considering we were off the table when we drank the thing.
like the wife of a Discord mod.
That is a fascinating thing to say.
But those don't exist. You can't count the children locked in their basements. I couldn't even finish the sentence before I started fucking laughing.
Nah. And thus we watch a brutal execution in a Disney game. Never mind. Have you?
Time to do some Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney shit.
Bring me evidence of Alice's innocence. Fail, and it's off with all your heads. Gather as much or as little evidence as you please. Report back here once you're ready. Nifty. I love playing Ace Attorney, and by that I mean I'm awful at Ace Attorney. I don't want to talk about it.
What are you talking? It's literally the same playthrough. Like, you can't.
Objection. Anyways.
I haven't heard a randomizer of it coming out, so there's literally no way for.
Well, I mean, I intentionally played Ace Attorney blind. No, I haven't finished my first playthrough, and I'm playing it blind. I've done like 3 cases. I've done like 3 cases in the first game and haven't bothered like looking up anything. Who are you? Who indeed? Poor Alice, soon to lose her head, and she's not guilty of a thing. Hey, if you know who the culprit is, tell us. The Cheshire Cat has all the answers, but doesn't always tell. The answer, the culprit, the cat, all lie in darkness. And this is why I hate cats. Not actually, but it's certainly relatable. They've already left the forest. I won't tell which exit. There are 4 pieces of evidence in all. 3 are a cinch to find. The 4th is tricky. Big reward if you find them all. That's a lie, by the way. Should we trust him? To trust or not to trust? I trust you'll decide. Well. Come on. If we speak to this flower here, as you do, give me a potion and I'll make you bigger. I see nothing wrong with this plan. Strike to spin. Let's pick this fruit real quick. Bonk. If we eat this fruit, we're back to normal size. Frankly, I'm not sure what's normal size and what isn't in this anymore.
It doesn't matter. Nothing is normal.
It's Wonderland. It's nothing supposed to make any sense. We have a Trinity marker here. Let's just go ahead and trigger that. When no one's super, everyone will be. And I know that's the exact opposite of the line, but I'm still going to say it like that.
If everybody was guilty here, no one is.
So there's our first piece of evidence, the footprints. Upon closer examination, I don't think I was supposed to spin this yet. It'll be fine. Come on. Well, I can't collect that until I'm out of combat, so might as well beat some things up. Bonk. Kingdom Hearts 1, where the real enemy was the camera the whole time. There's our second piece of evidence. Hold on. What was I doing here? Am I?
Smooth brain moment.
Indeed. I'm not 100% sure I'm supposed to be here yet. I'm so confused. No, this is literally like the first 5 minutes of the game.
I'm pretty sure it's like one of the first.
No, you can't glide in like the literal like second to last world. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get some more potions on my character. So exchange with the stock for a potion. Exchange stock potion. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and strike that tree again while being big. Come on. Items, potion, flower. Let's send this thing back to normal. Now what we can do is see you later, nerd. There's our third piece of evidence, and Goofy is doing something.
Goofy, what are you doing to Donald there?
Whatever it is, he's not doing it correctly. Alright. I think there's one more that we need. Which, for the record, is typically the only one I actually pick up, but I decided to demonstrate all of the other ones anyway. Oh, there's one thing I forgot to do. I need to transform again. Items, potion, flower. Funny the things you forget. Anyways, if we step on this log right here, see ya. A lily pad is raised. Grab the fruit. Sora has changed size, like, too many times today.
That can't be good for your bones.
No, he's in excruciating pain every single time it happens. And speaking of excruciating pain, Donald just died. Anyways, there's the last piece of evidence. I'm sorry, Donald. I'm gonna have to sacrifice you for the greater good. Long live the king. Well, look what you've found. Nice going. Now we can save Alice. Don't be so sure. She may be innocent, but what about you? What do you mean? I won't tell, but I'll give you something. Attained the power of ice. Learned magic spell Blizzard. Oddly enough, if this is the only one you grab, you still get Blizzard. Well, he died off screen, but he's back, so we're fine.
I don't think he actually died. I think he was one hit away.
I heard his death noise while we were in the loading screen. Before you sits Her Royal Majesty, the noble Queen of Hearts. Noble, you say? You'd better bring your evidence soon. Fine. Are you ready to present evidence before the Queen? Very well. Council, step up to the podium. Now, show me what you have found. Well, that's certainly a lot of evidence, but I'm still not impressed. Cards, bring forth my evidence. Checking all 5 would only be a waste of time. Alright then, choose the one you wish to present. We're really playing Ace Attorney here, aren't we? I'll decide who's guilty based on that evidence. What? After all the trouble of collecting it? You dare object? Then you will lose your head. Now, choose. 1 box. I pick this one. Now we shall see who the real culprit is. God damn it! Contained within the other 4 boxes were actual Heartless. I lost a 1 in 5. What? So here are the culprits. Wait, this can't be right. You're all guilty. Seize them. Sora, do something. May, can you clip that? May, can you clip that? Damn. Sora, do something. We have no choice. Let's take him. Man, I lost a 1 in 5. Really? Really?
Yeah.
Typically, you do have Donald and Goofy for this fight, but for obvious reasons, I don't now. I was gonna...
Ignore getting paper cuts, but you know.
It'll be fine.
No, those are real spears. They ain't paper cuts.
The guards may be made of paper, but their weapons certainly aren't. You know what? Shut up. And thus we have made a mockery of the criminal justice system. And Alice is gone. Not again. She must have gotten kidnapped while we were fighting. You fools! Find the one who's behind this. I don't care how. Well. Time to go look for Alice.
She's forgotten all about us.
What?
She's forgotten all about us.
Of course.
And the fact that we just murdered several of her guards.
To be fair, I don't even think we knocked a single one of them unconscious, let alone murdered them. Berserk. Boosts attack power when HP is critically low, combined with a weapon skill for more power. I like this plan. Sneezing a rock as flowers do. Have you seen Alice? Alice, no. Shadows, yes. Where did they go? This way? That way? Does it matter? Left, right, up, down. All mixed up thanks to the shadows. Step deeper into the forest to the deserted garden. You might find shadows in the upside-down room. Fair enough. With the power of shotguns and the ability to flank, we have taken down a large body.
Seems alright.
Alright, I will once more be growing in size. Once I set more potions again. Much better. I spent approximately too many potions on this flower. For the record, this should be the last time I need to use it. Bonk.
Emphasis on should.
I'm going to find a way to use it again. I think if I whack this, eat the fruit. Oh, Donald's dead. Unfortunately, pretty standard stuff. Or fortunately, depending on who you ask.
He's just in the fetal position. Or wait, no, he's not. Never mind.
He might not be dead, but he's certainly unconscious.
Oh yes,
He
Kingdom
has
Hearts,
a
wasn't
serious
it?
concussion that will be completely ignored.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. Kingdom Hearts, where the
Where everyone gets a concussion every time.
where your party members serve as nothing more than cannon water.
They really do.
They really do. It's only debatably problematic. Once again, depends on who you ask.
What about asking the speedrunning community?
Debatably a problem. A very merry unbirthday. Sit down to get your present. My favorite present. Getting a concussion from having my head make contact with the floor.
So how many does it make now?
Too many.
Like 6? I think it makes 6. Well, that
7.
makes 7. Can we get a concussion count?
8. This brain damage will definitely not have an effect on the rest of the series going forward. Ten?
9.
Wait, no, 9.
Yep, 9.
10.
10. We love concussions around here. We just go unga bunga mode. We don't need brain cells to work on.
Indeed. Reminds me of a legendary line from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Where we're going, we don't need pants. They're hiding somewhere, and I'm not even going to try to read that next sentence. Want to find the shadows? Try turning on the light. Donald is once more unconscious. Ow, how rude. Now looks like as good a time as any to use a potion.
I'm gonna be back.
Alright. Alright, with both Donald and Goofy dead, we can continue our mission. Donald is no longer dead. Well, there's one of the lights. It's too dim. Make it brighter. What next? One more lamp that you need to light. Literally the one I'm on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I tried. There it is. All the lights are on. You'll see the shadows soon. They'll arise in this room, but somewhere else. The shadows might go after that doorknob, too. Doorknob, you say? Obtained Thunder G. Well, let's go ahead and save, and let's check out what we got going on here. You'll have a better view from higher up. Can't argue with that logic. The shadows should be here soon. Are you prepared for the worst? If not, too bad. So something I like feel weird about is that in Final Mix a lot of the Heartless bosses had changes to their color schemes. And this is most notable here because Trickmaster in original KH1 and not the Final Mix version of the game, notably instead of having this like pink and purple with green accents, had black and red with gold aspects. It's very noticeable because, frankly, I think this color scheme looks disgusting. Though, to be fair, for Guard Armor, which was the first Heartless boss we fought that wasn't Darkseid, the one in Traverse Town, that one's color scheme was, like, various shades of purple. So I guess it's not, like, too bad. I love climbing up to the table every time I want to do damage. Ow, how rude. Come on. Hey, get back here. Well, he got to the stove, so now his batons are on fire. Ow, how rude. I'm gonna go ahead and use a high potion. Ow, how rude. Get back here. Well, Goofy's been downed. There goes the chair. Ow, how rude. Like it's time for another high potion, personally. Ah, he removed the table entirely. How rude. Just gonna take cover behind this chair, personally. Ah, get back here. I'm just gonna take cover with this table. Ah! Stop moving! I'm gonna use an elixir real quick. Fool, I wanted you to go for the chair. That way I'd still have the table. Come on. There we go. Ow, how rude.
Well, I think I'm gonna dip.
Alright.
See ya.
See ya. This is only slightly problematic. I've run out of healing items, and this guy's batons are permanently on fire, making them active hitboxes for most of the fight. In case it is not annoying, the Trickmaster is a fight that I do not exactly like. Hey, Donald, can you, like, cast some magic or something? Nope, apparently not. Well, we're gonna try that again. In particular, what we're gonna do, Sora, stock, take out, grab a potion, and keep that elixir, actually. Much better. Also before that, we're gonna go ahead and look at that thing I opened up without actually doing anything with. Ah. I was incorrect. Hello. I lost the fight. I love enemies that have active hitboxes, literally at all times of day. So I'm just going to do a bit more exploring before I try that again. Namely, if we go here, we find Dalmatians number 13, 14, and 15. I love it when enemies are too fast to get hit by normal means. Alright, now that I think about it, there is actually one preparation that I forgot to make before going into that fight, and that is... I got the Brave Warrior and never equipped it. I'm just gonna equip that real quick. In the meantime, Goofy can take this other Protect Chain. Alright, with slightly more HP and slightly higher damage output, we should be fine. I think. Probably not. Alright, Trickmaster Part 2. You know, I forgot cutscenes are skippable in this version of the game. It's rather nice if I do say so myself. After Symphonia, I forgot how nice it is to have skippable cutscenes.
Especially when it's a cutscene before a boss.
Yeah. That's one thing I will say about the Symphonia remake. It's not very good. Like, skippable cutscenes are such an important thing in today's day and age, and it just doesn't have those.
Yeah, like, I can kind of understand if
Yeah.
But when it's something like a pre-boss cutscene, it either should only play the first time or be skippable after the first time, if not both. Well, I guess you can't do both. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Understandable. I mean, I guess you could make a skippable cutscene that only is supposed to play once.
Yeah.
Well, not that outlandish.
Yeah,
Ah!
cutscenes should at least be skippable after the first time they're seen in that playthrough. Arguably, they should be skippable if they're played anytime after the first time you play it, because people don't use save files for it.
Yeah.
They use save files for when they want to do another playthrough, but don't want to use their old one. And most games have not figured that out.
It do be like that. I require that table, sir.
Zelda finally did after Skyward Sword.
Ow.
The really weird part about Skyward Sword is none of the cutscenes would ever play again, but they did actually have the ability to get skipped if you somehow did play them.
Fascinating.
It's only on that file. At least I think it was. Maybe Skyward Sword actually let you, it's possible that Skyward Sword did let you, skip the cutscenes, and I'm thinking of something else. I think if they did, that it was specifically if File 1 had seen the cutscenes, you could skip them on the other files.
That is a fascinating way of doing it. Finally! After what has been deemed a sufficient amount of head trauma, the Trickmaster has been defeated.
Skyward Sword, I'm also pretty sure, did a strange thing with Master Mode, which is when you beat the game, it just chose a file that would then be Master Mode from then on.
Yeah, that's not that strange of a way of doing it, I don't think.
Well, yeah, but usually it would just set the file you completed it on, or all of them, to,
At least be able to be Master Mode.
like, yeah, be able to be in Master Mode. But in this one, I'm pretty sure it hard set it to Master Mode. I don't even think it was a thing you could turn off.
Odd. But speaking of Skyward Sword, that reminds me, I was asking for suggestions for names for the gummy ship, and I got Wind Waker HD, but unfortunately the HD didn't fit, so it's just Wind Waker. What was that? You hear that? Sounded like something closed. This gummy ain't like the others. No, sir. Okay, I'll hold on to it. Obtained Navi G piece. Speaking of Zelda. Splendid.
Should have named it Ocarina of Time.
You're quite the hero. If you're looking for Alice, she's not here. She's gone, off with the shadows, into darkness. No. Hello, Sheldon. Ah, yes, Kingdom Hearts, the game where Sora, insert name here and insert name here, travel to these different insert name worlds, where Sora will try to find his friends Riku and Kairi, while also looking for King insert name here. Will he do it or will he fail? Well, I've already died once, so do with that information what you will.
Replace all insert name heroes with these.
I'd believe it. Let's go back to our gummy ship. We might find her in another world. We've got to go to a save point to return to our ship. Thanks for breaking the immersion, Goofy. I appreciate it. Well, convenient that we're already at one. Let's go ahead and save after that fight. Alright. Now, do we go the long way around to get to the 2-star world, or do we just jump straight into the 3-star world? Because I'm liking that option, because less gummy ship is better.
Yeah.
Also, May is very quiet. Odd. I might have, like, audio balancing off or something. I don't know. Nobody's actually attended my stream and told me how the volumes are sounding, so I wouldn't know. Have I destroyed enough spaceships to move on yet, game? Game? Alright, we're good.
I have just discovered a VR idle game.
Yeah?
You like it? I'm not even sure how to describe what's going on here.
Understandable.
It's $25.
Hey, Donald, maybe King Mickey's down there. In a backwater place like that? No way! Let's move on. Sheldon, what is this no in response to again? Hold on, Riku and Kairi might be down there. Let's just check it out. Forget it, we're on an important mission. Just land. No! Come on. Ah, phooey. We're landing. Don't touch that! No! And thus Sora, Donald, and Goofy die in a crash. Unfortunate, really. Finally. There are two kinds of people in this world. Don't worry, this is just Sora's 11th concussion of the game. It'll be fine.
I love how he had like the
Polar opposite. Yeah.
action.
Beloved media icon Sora, known for being the 75th playable character in Smash or whatever. Actually, what number was the last one? Because it's not 75.
I remember that Incineroar was 69.
That somehow only checks out, and I don't know how to feel about that.
It checks out even more when you realize that if
Oh, is this from the Google Translate video?
yeah,
Oh, I remember that.
if you go to the it's like Persian or something.
And
It's
back.
a really obscure, like, I think Middle Eastern language. If you go to that page of the
And
Smash Bros. Ultimate like character thing, and then Google
Auto-translate,
translate it
yeah.
into English.
I've seen that thumbnail, but I haven't seen the video.
So yeah, I guess for some reason, like I think what happened is Incineroar sounds like or is spelled similarly to the just like the phrase I suppose would be ejaculation salt. So when you would translate, so because what happens is for a lot of characters, you just write the character, you pronounce the character's name the same, and it's just written in a different language at most. Sometimes they don't even go that far. So yeah, that's the only guess I have for
Yeah.
what happened there.
Google Translate is a hilarious thing. I would ask what the script of Kingdom Hearts would look like if you ran it through Google Translate, but I'm not sure it would change much. It would be significantly less grammatically coherent, but it would have about the same coherence otherwise. Yeah.
Sora is 82. If
Checks out.
Pyra and Mithra are counted separately, which according to the official website they are.
Checks out.
What? Okay, Pokemon Trainer is also counted as 3. Is Pokemon Trainer in Ultimate?
Yes.
Or is it just... Okay. I wasn't sure if they had split... Because in one of them
In 3DS and Wii U, it was specifically Charizard that was playable.
Yeah. Yeah, so Pokemon Trainer has 3 different characters. Mii Fighters are... 2?
3?
No, yeah, it is. I was like, it should be 3.
I feel like if we do enough, combining characters and, removing Mii characters, then we do actually end up getting Sora at 75.
Yeah.
But then the question is what the logistics of that are, which, no, it doesn't.
Well, maybe,
Where did I get 75 from?
Mii Fighters into 1, that reduces...
Or remove them entirely. They're not really inherently characters in and of themselves.
Okay, why are Steve and Alex considered the same character, but Pyra and Mithra are separate?
That's a good question.
And Pokemon Trainer is 3 different.
I guess technically they each have individually distinct playstyles from each other. Like Pyra and Mithra, I mean, because Pyra is slower but does more damage and...
Yeah, I guess maybe it's just that they have different moves, so they're considered different characters.
That's the best I can come up with.
Because otherwise, Mii Fighters don't really have a good reason to be not one character.
Yeah.
There's a few strange things with this, though, also. Pit and Dark Pit are technically the same character. Same with Peach and Daisy.
Is it because of the Echo Fighter counting?
Yeah, Echo, Marth and Lucina, which, to be fair, they might actually be the same character. I don't know. Sam's and Dark Sam's. Because, I mean, to be fair, like, the Echo Fighters are mostly just palette swaps.
Some slight math changes. Yeah.
Swaps. They'll have, like, 1 or 2 moves are a bit different, or, like, they'll have different hitboxes or something. I think Dark Pit might actually be the most different.
Possibly.
Peach and Daisy, if I remember correctly, are identical except in the damage they do, and also one of them might be slightly heavier for some reason. I think it's Daisy. Simon and Richter are almost identical. There's like a single attack which is different, and it might literally just
Hmm.
Let's see. If we drop Pokemon Trainer to being a single character, that drops Sora to 80. Combine the Mii fighters into a single character, that drops him like 2 more, is 75. My Pyro Myth was 77. That's about the most we can do.
Yeah, that would check out. I don't know where I got 75 from. Also, I'm skipping over this dialogue.
I mean, to be fair, it wasn't that far off. Because also, like, Mii Fighter, you know, a lot of people probably don't even consider him a character, so, Pyra and Myth are being considered separately, as well as Pokemon Trainer being 3 is weird.
Yeah.
That alone puts Sora at, like, 76 or something. So...
There's something there, I just, like... I don't know where I got that number from, but it just felt right. Roy and Crom are considered echoes.
Well, yeah, but aren't Roy and Ike basically identical?
Basically. Though, Roy does play more like Marth than like Ike. Oh. Anyways, this was not gone over at all, but, apparently Tarzan was raised in the jungle by gorillas, only checks out if you've seen the movie. Communicating with him still isn't easy, but he's learning. So he was speaking in gorilla back there. Ah, that's right, you're looking for your friends? He said Riku and Kairi are here, and one word I couldn't understand. Why don't we try this? We'll show Tarzan some slides and see if any of them match that word. Oh, what happened to the slides? Good question.
Yeah, it's really funny that Incineroar is both character 69 and had...
A mistranslation as ejaculation salt. Classic.
Yeah.
Also, my no response was, did I destroy enough spaceships yet to move on? Checks out. What's wrong, Sora? Nothing. This place, it just looks so familiar. But how? I've never been off my island. There's one I'm missing somewhere. My favorite. There it is.
So, Draft, a game that has been around for like maybe 5 years, is technically was just released today. Because it finally stopped being considered early access.
Checks out.
Oh, I fucking hate games doing that. It's so dumb.
And now we truly begin our time in one of the most universally panned worlds of Kingdom Hearts 1. Deep jungle where nothing makes any sense and you have to have, like... I don't even know what to navigate it properly. So before we start anything, I'm just gonna go ahead, come over here, grab that Mega Potion. Miss that. Decide to move on. I'll come back for that later. In the meantime, there's some Dalmatians there. Normally there's a vine swinging minigame if you go up the vine from the start of that room, but you can just skip that entirely if you go up that pole there. Well, he tried. He seemed sort of distracted by something. Was he looking toward the treehouse? Well, off to the treehouse we go then. I will not be doing any vine swinging here, I don't think. Actually, was there... No, there's a treasure chest there. Fine, I'll do it. Alright. Now, if we jump on from a specific angle... That doesn't work the way I had expected it to. How do I get to that treasure? Unless I literally just jump across here. Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. More Dalmatians. Finding a decent few of them. Well, if we go up this vine, we should be led relatively close to the treehouse. In particular, the climbing trees is an area that is relatively close. Redundancy is my favorite. There's a Trinity mark here. Hiding another Thundera G. This way to the treehouse.
I keep forgetting that I had my dad set up like a new email. You don't understand. I was only trying to for me, so I don't have to make email. I just keep doing it. I say that.
Well, that didn't go very well. This is what I was looking for. I just didn't see it earlier. I love being blind. Mega Potion. Anyways, now that that went poorly and we stopped an assassination, let's just go back to camp. How does that sound? Conveniently, we can go ahead and skip this. I could have done that the first time. I just thought it'd be funny to do.
Are you fucking kidding me? Why does it have a smiley face?
No tobacco here, Clayton. We love hearing gunshots go off.
What? That's not what I selected, you piece of crap.
Obtained a protect gummy. We must now go locate every individual gorilla that is being attacked by the Heartless now. There are plenty of them. There's two of them. Yes, the buggy LCL? What? The buggy LCL, you say. What is this? Level. Checks out. The best kind of level. I still don't know how, but I remember one time I was playing through, I was trying to do a level 1 run of this, I think, and I somehow ended up in one of the walls here. It was weird. Bonk. Obtained Erogagy. Before we move on, I'm going to equip something I realized I forgot to equip. We have an item that raises AP, defense, and reduces fire damage. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that on. Donald can get this other protect chain. Check our abilities real quick because we just learned Tech Boost. Increase tech points obtained by parrying enemy attacks. Equip more to boost the effect. Not bad at all. I feel like there's treasure here somewhere. Indeed there is. Mega Potion. Mithril Shard. There any more? No, I think that's it here. Alright, we've rescued 3 of them so far, and now we must find the others. We're skipping past these enemies. We're also skipping past these enemies. They will mimic an action, and if you do the correct action, you will be rewarded. If you do the wrong action, you are a fool. I'm good at video games. This is a lie. Never trust me. As for the locations of the other gorillas, there's If we go to the climbing trees, we should find one. I think there's another at the treehouse. Good job, Donald. You're already down once more. Alright. There's another one rescued. The other complimentary Arogaji. And if we head to the treehouse... Donald and Goofy are both down right now. How rude. Bonk. And that should be the 5th. I don't remember if there are any more to rescue. And if there are, I have no idea where they are. Let me try... Nope, nothing here. We're just gonna go back the other way around. I believe if we had to camp after rescuing 5 of them... Just gonna skip the vine surfing minigame. Come on. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go from here. Oh, I just needed to exit the tent again. Fair enough. Well, that sound came in this direction, so we're going to check it out. His pipe. And a tiger. Cheetah. I'm not stupid. I'm gonna high potion myself already. Leopard. God damn it! Thank you. I know animals. This is a lie. Either way, in the immortal words of people far funnier than me, we here at Team 4-Star do not condone animal abuse. We do, however, find it hilarious. Well, that lion's dead now. Yes, that one was intentional. We obtained a white fang. Well, that's no good. Time to head back to the tent once more. Hey, where's Jane? What's wrong, Tarzan? Something coming. Jane. Danger. Jane near. Near treehouse. Sounds like trouble. Let's go. I have no idea how he managed to figure that out, but you know what? We'll take it. In the meantime, I'm going to swap out the Brave Warrior with the White Fang to give us more AP and defense. And, yeah, that looks good. I'm going to save once more. I think I can clear this next objective before we end the stream. So we must once more get to the treehouse. So through the Hippo's Lagoon. Alright, then up this vine. And we get to the climbing trees. Where, Jane and Turk, I think is this gorilla's name? I don't know, it's been forever. The big black fruit looks suspicious. You don't say. Come on. Target lock, please. There we go. Clayton came to the tent, and that's the last thing I remember. Clayton? Gorillas trapped. Turk ran. We must help the gorillas. And thus environmentalism once again saves the day. Let's just go ahead and head back to the tent, I think. Wrong direction. I almost certainly don't have enough time to do the next objective, so I'm just going to clear out the enemies in this area and do that Trinity instead. Thank you, Donald. Oh, there's so many of them. Goodbye, Donald. Please. Stop. We have woken up Donald for the express purpose of jumping with us. And because of that Trinity, we receive Dalmatians. We've received a lot of those recently. Alright, I think we'll be finishing off this world in the next part, because I don't think 5 minutes is enough to do the ending of this world. And also, gotta leave those cliffhangers, am I right? Gotta get that content somewhere. Can you agree with this statement? Fair enough. That's valid. Alright, well, that'll be it for the first installment of Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix. Of course, being played on Proud difficulty, that's why Stand Proud is in the title. But yeah, that should be it for today. Does my co-commentator have anything else to say? I'm going to take that as a no, and I shall see you all later. Goodbye, everyone. Remember to tune in on Wednesday for more Hollow Knight, trying to go for 112% completion, not in necessarily speedrun way though. Remember to check out Neon White with me on Friday, and see whatever my friends are up to on Saturday. And after all that, we can continue with Kingdom Hearts on Monday. See you all then.